Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome into your general weekly reading. This will be for the week of February 3rd to the 9th, 2025. Let's jump right into some general beginning messages from the Salt and Sea Energy Oracle and see what the upcoming week will be looking like for you. Right from the middle for my amazing Geminis. I just heard empowerment is yours. The flamingo card, they want you to redevelop a sense of balance within your life, to find that balance in the midst of this week period, as I feel it's a time where they're also asking you, pushing you, influencing you to utilize moderation to your advantage when it comes to what you're consuming, even content-wise, when it comes to who and what you're associating yourself with, when it comes to your workload even. I get it's not always that easy or cut and dry, but especially when it comes to consumption. But it feels like a time for you where if you think about the flamingo, look at it, it has one leg up, one leg on the ground. Put the other leg down, replant yourself, okay? Find a sense of grounding and balance coming back into your existence, and watch that benefit each and every one of your experiences, accomplishments, and whatnot throughout the week. Let's keep pulling. I'm now hearing you're so special. You are extremely special. You might find that it's a week that reminds you of your rarity in certain ways, as this did come up very prominently in Leo's reading. So you might have Leo in your chart or just feel drawn to watch that. But the Pearl card, uncovering lost wisdom. Sorry, I just lost my breath a bit. Uncovering lost wisdom, hidden knowledge. You have lived many lives is now what I'm getting. You're an old soul. You're somebody who is also very spiritual and goes through a lot is now what I'm getting. And so you're rediscovering and uncovering lost wisdom, lost experiences when it comes to certain moments throughout the week where you feel almost as if, or in general, it's a deja vu moment. It's because you've lived this before, all right? And it may be a moment where you're feeling like you were once, say, a teacher, or you were a mine worker or something of the sort. I don't know why I'm getting those specifically. It's because you've lived multiple lives. And so I find that this is adding to whatever you're creating and developing, and how you are transforming and developing as a soul at this time. When you find that your mind is racing, they're asking you to get out into Mother Nature, maybe meditate. Go meditate in nature. That's absolutely going to benefit you to the furthest extent. But I find the colors purple and pink being relevant, all right? Pink giving very romantic, very love-oriented energy, even loving on yourself, but purple talking about spiritual royalty. That's how you're being viewed. And also just being, okay, a fine soul is what I just heard. Sometimes I separate those two with purple, spiritual advancement and being very plugged in, but also royalty separately. But they wanted to combine the two because it's just better put for you. Moving on to the Sailor's Knot card. We're not going to put this on the board, but you may want to hop over to Cancer's and Aries reading as well, because they both got this card, in this spot on the board. But your entanglement within your world in different ways, different situations is taking a highlight, as they are showing you the way in order to untangle this and that within your world, to create more order, better form, more success, all right? Cleaner energy, maybe a better mindset. The Starfish card, trust your instincts, follow your intuition. They're asking you, why do you question what you feel time and time again? It may be, this collective where I feel some question their intuition, and then in the next moment of feeling something accurately, because you do time and time again, you then trust it. And then you go back to questioning your intuition, even if it's for some the same thing that you feel over and over accurately. And it's like you question it, and then you accept it, you know it's true, you trust it, and then you go back to questioning it. That's going to work against you. And so it's a week where you need to be trusting the fact that you are one strong, accurate, intuitive soul who is very plugged into the spiritual realm, and your instincts are serving you well. When you feel you need to up and leave a situation, very Six of Swords energy, then just do it. Do it. Don't hold yourself back from leaving what is to be experienced as a negative energy shift, or spirit maybe preventing you from doing something too much, or being in the midst of something or experiencing something that you will regret or dislike, will maybe not serve you or affect you negatively. You got the point. Up and leave. Okay? Do not question it. You might even find the journey along the way towards wherever you're going, or just out when you're out and about, just maybe you're not going somewhere specifically, it actually serves you so well, and maybe provides you messages, moments, experiences of importance that are very spiritual, and you just end up where you're meant to at the right time. The Sun card. I really feel this is a week, Gemini, where you are experiencing happiness, completion, and I really feel that there's thoughts of freedom for the future, as your inner child needs to heal, my friend. And I know that can be a bit disheartening, and you don't want to relive certain memories of a difficult upbringing. I mean, you wouldn't even believe half of what I went through, all right? I sense that you had a difficult upbringing, or a school experience or experiences. School is difficult for you. Regardless, I feel it could have been due to your spirituality. My friend, I dealt with a difficult time at school. I was bullied, and, obviously my spirituality messed with me, and those intertwined. I totally get it. So I feel your inner child needs to heal, and this will come through in random moments where you are expressing yourself, maybe getting out there and into the public eye, or out and about. Shaking your groove thing is what I just heard. But the Sun card on top of the Pearl card, because these little moments of wisdom and better understanding that you're gaining are providing you with happiness, whether you expect that or not. As I feel as well, it's a week of divinely orchestrated, guided, created growth for you. That's absolutely beautiful, and that happens within and outside of you. And sometimes you're going to then realize that the growth within you leads to important, beneficial growth outside of you. You know what I mean? You change as a soul, you grow, you heal even from within, and then you apply yourself towards to this and that of importance within your life. And it creates magic. It creates beauty, success, abundance in different forms. As I find that by the end of the week, you will have this magical touch. They showed me a moving vision of the magic wand emoji, all right? And so that's going to be the feeling by the end of this week, as you're meant to feel more empowered, more magical, more on point, and in control, because I find life has stripped these ways of being and feeling and acting away from you, okay? And so no longer. But we're moving on to the Queen of Swords. What have you been holding back from releasing? And this is giving very maintaining, continuing, keeping up with sort of energy. We're going to put this back. The Nine of Wands, you may feel tired, exhausted, burnt out, like a wounded warrior at certain points. It's only natural, my friend. Please don't be hard on yourself or push yourself too much when you know you need to rest and heal and recover. Moving on to the Ace of Swords. We'll put this right here because it's a week, my friend, where the clarity is there. All right, it's flowing in for you. You may even be a source of this and assistance for others who need you more than ever, and hear what you have to say, or maybe benefit from your creations otherwise. But it feels like a time where, again, you're being reminded to find the balance in this clarity better understanding filled week, and to make sure that you are trusting your instincts and your intuition once again. But let's wrap up your reading on either side. The Knight of Pentacles, they are saying let it happen, let it flow, and don't force it. As I feel some of the growth throughout the week is slow and steady, right? It's not forced, it's not super quick, but it's beneficial and it's rewarding and it's important and divinely on point for you. But they're also highlighting a wish fulfillment that you haven't received yet, as it is a week that prepares you for exactly that. Trust in that. All right. But moving on to your last and final card, Strength, my friend. You're one strong individual from all that you've been through, but it's a week that reminds you that part of your strength, one of your major strengths, is when you trust yourself, okay, and your path as a whole, even in the midst of a lot of mystery, okay? So that is what I have for you. I hope it was truly helpful. To book a personal reading, everything is down below. It's super easy to reach out and get that process started. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care, Gemini.